Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell by the reflection on my face, it's currently 6 p.m. and the sun is setting. So it's 6 p.m. on the Friday and we just finished work. So last weekend we were in the Peak District. This weekend we are going to Boston for the weekend, then come back to the Peak District to finish up our work next week. Which hopefully next week I should be able to, fingers crossed, make a work vlog. I'm going to ask permission, obviously, because I'm a delivery driver, so I can't just go, oh yeah, I should make a video like I'm doing now. So yeah, we are heading to Boston. It's about 60-70 miles from here. It should be about 20 quid in diesel, I would have thought. Patches don't drink a lot of fuel, which is good. What's this postman hat doing? Then what else? Yeah, then we're going to just have a explore around Boston area, I think, up to Skegness, a bit further up. There's a tank on the beach I've seen, that looks interesting. And then the following weekend, we are heading towards Inverness. So yeah, we'll see you guys when we get there. Right, how are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we've now parked up for the night, but an hour and a half later I had to quickly get some fuel and pop into Halfords along the way. It's nothing really interesting, it's just more like driving here, getting parked up for the night. So tomorrow I'm thinking of heading towards Skegness, going and have a play on the beach for the day because it's meant to be quite nice tomorrow. Finish the side markers off first thing in the morning, which I need to just do because they are half wired in. I've just got to fit the outsides in. Excuse me. So yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. Skegness, and a bit further up there's a tank on the beach, I think, World War II tank somewhere along here. So that'll be pretty interesting. What else? Then that's really it tomorrow. Gonna play on the beach, go and see a tank. See what else is around. But we've driven through New York, or however you pronounce it, is Newark. And I didn't realise they had a big medieval castle looking thing, town square thing in the middle, which I driven past over the bridge. Didn't realise it was there. Obviously it's dark, I couldn't really stop and get out. But at some point, if we're heading back the same direction, I'm going to pull over and have a look at that because that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, not much else is going on. For me, mainly this weekend's just more of a chill weekend before we hit Inverness, because that's going to be a lot of driving. It's 700 miles worth of driving in the space of 4 or 5 days. So it does sound a lot, but when you've got an old vehicle, it's a lot. But yeah, we shall leave you in here now, and I will see you all in the morning. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? So you join me on this nice sunny afternoon. We're going to be heading towards Skegness. So this morning wasn't much going on this morning. I fitted the side markers finally around the van, which is good because they needed doing, and tidying up the cable on the one side on this pillar here. This fucking farmer just a minute ago, whatever he was, you know, it's quite a narrow road this is, and he wanted me to put onto the verge to go around him. I was like, no, that's not happening, mate. I won't go onto verges in patches because she's front wheel drive and she likes just to sink, and then you'll see in a minute on the hyperlapse everything around here is wet. So yeah, I will see you guys when we reach to Skegness, and as I say, hopefully we find something interesting. I need to go shopping and I need to get some electrical tape because my electrical tape decided to go for a wander, which means I can't complete two side markers up the top here. I got one in, it's half in, and then one was looking at me funny. Hello. I got one half in here, then the electrical tape decided to jump off the dash and it just disappeared. It's not in the car park where I was. Don't know where it's gone. It's just Houdini'd itself. So I will see you all when I get there. That was a dead patch. I wonder what that was. I will see you all when I get to Skegness. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going from here. So I'll see you all in a bit. Alright guys, anyone around? No, I'll speak for a minute. So, right in front of us you got an old castle, so you mean to be better there. So if I go quiet, it's because people are around, and don't like talking to camera when people are around, it's awkward. So yeah, we're in Skegness at the moment, and I didn't realize I had a castle here. There we go. It's not that bad here. See? That's right then. It's not as bad, is it? It's not a bad little stream as well. If I step outside this, hopefully no one's here. You see it goes all the way down there, and it goes all the way down there as well. So yeah. Don't know nothing about it because I didn't know it was here. Otherwise I would have looked it up briefly. But it's quite, as you can tell, it's quite an extensive one. See if I can walk through it. One of these got a nice walk through. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll see you back on the road, guys. Right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're now parked up. I normally do hyperlapse to do the transfer, but I've just been trying to upload the interior part 2. That'll put it in perspective for you for the time scale on this. So yeah, so that's all now uploaded. For those who've never been to Lincolnshire before, or Boston, sorry, or whatever this area comes under, I think it's Lincolnshire comes under. This is the flattest part of the country. Lincolnshire is. You know, it's all farmland around here because of how flat it is. It's also full of World War II pillboxes, which if I zoom in, right there's a World War II pillbox there. So 5, 6 of them around here. And this is generally what it's like. If I zoom out here, this is just the meadows. As you can see, we're parked over there. Yeah, that's why it's so windy today, because there's just nothing to break the wind. Usually on high tide, if it's really, really high tide, these get filled up. They're like pools and stuff. But if I zoom in there, you can see where the sea comes in. Right there's the ocean. You can see where the sea will come in and over. You can see why it makes great farmland. I'm going to go and jump back in the van, get out this wind, because it's bloody crazy. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we are now moving off from our car park space to head back to the yard. We've just finished our cooking episode, our first episode, so that will put this video into the timescale for you. So next week's video is the Peak District video. The week after is this Boston video, which is flat and bumpy. So we're about 2 weeks ahead. I'm still working on that schedule, as I updated you all on. As you can tell, it's just Lincolnshire, it's just flat as we've dodging the camera and the game. This is the road that farmer wanted, that I had to reverse all the way back down because he wanted me to pull onto the verge here. And I'm like, I don't fit on the verge. And then he poured himself onto the verge on the right. I still can't get around. I'm 6.5 foot wide. I'm the same width as this road. It's just like knobheads for you. Excuse my language. What is that reflection in my van? Oh, got the spare phone. So I've got the spare phone out. The old picture phone up over this bridge. So I'm going to attempt to make the work vlog tomorrow, which will be filmed over a period of 4 days, split into 2 videos, because it's bank holiday, so I can't get a full week out of it. So I might as well split it into 2 videos and have 2 weeks videos, which means 2 weekend schedules are complete. I'll see. Then it's just a case of just figure out what to do for the rest. So I'm going to leave you on the road now, guys, and I will see you when we get to New York. Right, ladies and gentlemen, how we're doing? I'm just going to do my boots up before we go for a quick walk. We're in Newark, however you pronounce it. It's New and then A-R-K. So we're going to have a look at this castle from the water side. This is what I was talking about the other day, and because we're just driving through Newark now, I thought I'd try and see if I can get it on video. I didn't realise it was a castle till I saw the sign for it. So it's at boots are on, so we're going to go and take a wander for it. So I'll see you in a second. join me 40 minutes after looking at that castle. So that castle was pretty interesting. I was talking to one of the locals. Supposedly, it's a Civil War castle. That's what that whole area is. I think it's like from the 1200s, 1300s, Henry VIII time basically. Henry VI or Henry VIII. But yeah, it was quite an interesting castle, quite a massive castle. It's just one part that's really left, but it was, from what I saw on the boards and what I speak when the locals were telling me what it was about. Yeah, it was quite a big place. So yeah, it's quite an interesting place. I would have liked to see it back in its maiden day because that area is quite interesting. Now I know there's some Civil War stuff around that area. Next time we're there in the future, I'll make something to do with the Civil War stuff, because Boston's full of World War II stuff, which, as much as World War II is really interesting, that I don't follow the World War II history side. I like the history side, but I'm not big into it. But you put me with castles and medieval stuff like Vikings and Saxons and Anglo-Saxons, Britons, then yeah, I'm all over it. Castles are my forte. I like looking at castles. I just like looking at them going, wow, wouldn't this be amazing to see when it was up? As one complete piece, not as just here, this is a brick, this is where the castle was. So thing is, I'm born in the wrong time period, I think. So yeah, I will leave you all now, and I will try and see if I get permission to make a work vlog. If I can get permission, then yeah, there'll be 2 videos of that made up. But we are trying to get here full time so I can upgrade the truck, get rid of patches, upgrade the truck to a 7.5 ton Iveco X-Snap and walk through, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll see you all in a bit.